Hey, Zach here from Frontenac Outfitters. Today we are having a look at NRS's top tier rescue PFD, which is the brand new NRS Vector. So this is essentially going to be replacing the NRS Zen, which was a great PFD, super popular, but they have gone above and beyond and made every improvement that they can to the old Zen, to the new Vector, making one of the most comfortable, full-fledged rescue vests on the market. So let's have a look at some of the features that we're going to find on the Vector. So the Vector is essentially going to be the big brother, big sister to the Ninja Pro. The Ninja Pro is kind of a little bit of a lighter duty rescue PFD, even though it's still fully fledged. It's got all the functionality you need in a rescue PFD. This here is the big guy. So it's going to have a few more features built into it, a little heavier duty, a little more fleshed out to give you that kind of full feature rescue PFD, whether you're whitewater paddling, advanced sea kayaking and touring, or you're a rescue professional in the industry looking for a proper swiftwater rescue vest. This is going to be the answer for you. So up top, we've got some nice padded shoulders up here, really comfortable. The hardware on here, really neat. I've never seen these types of fasteners being used, or adjusters, I guess, sliders on a PFD, but they are like a lightweight aluminum instead of using a plastic. So really just a nice feel to them. They feel really quality. They're not going to slip out on you, and they're going to give you a lot of tension and lockdown on that strap to kind of cinch the shoulders down. Another nice feature we see on a lot of the NRS premium PFDs is the little garage for the strap. So when we've tightened this strap down, we've got a handy little place to park all this extra strap so that it's not in our way when we're out on the water, getting in our face, that type of thing. You can just tuck in there nicely, and now we've got a nice clean finish on there. Coming down onto the front of the PFD here, we're going to see a lot of similarities to that of the Ninja. We've got the big clamshell pocket here. We've got our storage down underneath, including a quick attachment point, plus our breakaway D-rings, and then also an internal sleeve here if you're using like the NRS Access, a fold-away style knife, that type of thing. You can slide it in there and then use one of the breakaway points to tether it in there so that you don't accidentally lose it. On the inside of our zipper, clamshell pocket, nice big clamshell pocket. Again, we've got a D-ring in here to secure maybe a set of keys or something like that too. Storage accessories, little bunkies in here, you know, if you need to tuck a radio, phone, snacks, that type of thing. Lots of room inside of the pocket here to do that. This is using a heavy duty 420 denier on the outside. So this is a ripstop nylon, really tough. It's going to take lots of abuse. On the inside of the PFD, we do have a softer, I think it's like a 200 denier nylon. So it definitely feels a little softer. And we've got lots of kind of mesh and sweat wicking material on the back there to help absorb, water and sweat and that type of thing. Now, this is a rescue PFD, and what that means essentially is it's overbuilt. You know, we can utilize it as a bit of a harness. So if we're hauling someone out of the water, or need to utilize these straps, they are going to be reinforced with strapping throughout to really give a good purchase and a lot of strength to this PFD without the worry of, maybe a strap popping out and breaking, causing an issue. The other feature we're going to see is a quick release tow belt. And the way these guys work is that pulls out there. This strap then can undo from the system in here. And then it's just going to slide out the back and release off of this guy here. So we would attach what we would call a pigtail or a cow tail to this guy here, which is essentially like a tow line, a small tow line that's on a bungee with a carabiner that we can attach to either a rope or a boat or a person or whatever that we need to utilize to get them out of trouble. Now, what happens if I get in trouble? Well, then we just pull this tab here. This line here pulls out of there, and releases our pin here or our loop and lets the whole system go so that I can just kind of get out of trouble in case something happens. Anyway, we don't want to be ever locked in position with our tow lines or anything like that. So that's why we always have a quick release line attached anytime we're using equipment like that. Anyway, moving on, this is a pull-over PFD, so different than the Ninja. This is going to be a full pull-over, so we're going to have to make those adjustments each and every time that we put it on. I don't find it all that cumbersome. It's very quick once you get the hang of it, especially once these straps have broken in a little bit. These ones are pretty soft and supple anyway, so it's going to be no time, and it's just zip on each side, and you're paddling. Our cowtail on the other end is going to attach to one of these D-rings on either side, and that way, if it gets caught on something, it can just pull off of there. Our carabiner will just basically cause this to break apart or pull off, and we don't have to worry too much about it necessarily getting caught up on something while we're in the current. Switching over to the back of the PFD, you see we've got more of this highly reflective Solats reflective material in here. Our quick release belt, really nice design as far as the material goes, all the way throughout. A little drain hole in here, so we're not going to be carrying around a bunch of extra water inside of the PFD. Our orbit fit is just a bunch of different panels, kind of pre-shaped and pre-curved to help match, you know, most people's body styles. And it is really, really comfortable. I've been really impressed with it on all the range of PFDs, and it doesn't stop at the Rescue PFDs. I've been really impressed with the comfort of them. On the inside here, we have 2 plates. This one's got foam inside of it, and this is our thicker one, but we can use this to store maybe a throw line or a throw bag to have it at quick access. And then another nice feature, we've got this internal kind of kangaroo pocket that goes all the way through, and we've got zippers on both ends. So again, we can store, you know, something maybe we want to keep a little more close. Instead of putting it in the clamshell, we can store it in there. It's not a waterproof pocket, but it just gives it a lot of accessibility. This is going to be best suited for your whitewater, you know, your heavy whitewater users, instructors, guides, professionals in the swiftwater rescue environment. Sea kayakers or sea kayak guides who are looking for, you know, a top of the line rescue PFD with kind of all the bells and whistles and offering maximum comfort. I would say have a good look at the NRS Vector. For more information, you can check it out online at Frontenac Outfitters. If you have any questions, as always, give us a call.